fools if you think you can stop me! You try my patience, Switch! Not mumbling, you meatheads!
Hey Yesterland fans, I'm Neal. Welcome back to another episode of the Toys That Made Sense. On today's episode, we are going over Mattel's Masters of the Universe 2-pack that just came out of Skeletor and Screech. Remember that? This got announced, I think it was at San Diego Comic-Con last year that we would be getting this figure. And then on top of that, we knew we were getting the new Origins Snake Mountain. And it has since then been updated with its artwork, and that got released. And so now to get this pack just before Snake Mountain comes out, it's supposed to arrive somewhere around in the August time to probably like mid-fall area. We should start seeing it really hit the market just in time before Christmas. So without further ado, I've got it in hand. That's right. I've got the 2-pack here with Skeletor and Screech, and we're going to go over all the nice details inside this box and all the artwork, so you know what to do. Sit back, grab your favorite beverage and snack, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, here we are in studio as always, and let's get right to it. We've got some beautiful artwork going on. So up here, top left-hand corner, Masters of the Universe, Skeletor and Screech. Evil Skeletor commands the barbarian bird into battle. And then immediately right off to the right-hand side, we get this beautiful drawing of Skeletor holding this Screech. I really like this face here on Skeletor. He's got that sinister look. He's not very cartoonish. Those red eyes just make him pop out. We see this beautiful illustration of Snake Mountain down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And then we see the earth terrain, if you will, of Eternia. Flipping it down briefly, we got these two little rat-like looking little creatures here. And then it just waterfalls into the front bubble blister pack area, if you will. And this is what I love when Mattel gets it right. Mattel got this right. They used all of their window space here to display Skeletor and Screech and all the accessories, and then filling it up with miniature little illustrations all throughout the box. This is how you market. This is how you sell. This is when you win, Mattel. When you did it like that, or attempted to do it like that, I hate to say it, with the Rotan and the Road Ripper, it kind of fell short. So maybe this should be a key. Stick to the smaller pieces that you can basically be very vibrant and busting out with your display features in those packs. I get it with the vehicles. They're so large. You need more window space, and it might be harder to add in more accessories and all that to really sell it. But when it comes down to the mid-size deluxe stuff, this is where you're hitting it out of the park. So looking at the front window area here, up in the right-hand corner, we get age 6+, modern retro posing play. Jumping down here to the left-hand corner, we get this little illustration of this little girl playing with Screech, and she's operating it. Make the wings flap, snap on the battle pack. And then down here in the right-hand corner, we get the collector's edition inspired by vintage artwork, and then we get the Mattel insignia. So let's bring him in here a little bit close so we can get a better look at him. There's Skeletor right there. Now, his mouth is open on this. I don't know if this is a standalone pose for Skeletor where his mouth will be, you know, in the open position. But from what it looks like, if you look like on the side, it looks like we see some articulation in that jaw. That jaw might be able to close. Sorry about the light blinding you guys. I don't mean to do that. It's just a very glossy, bubble here, so it's going to reflect that light. We get Skeletor's staff. We obviously Skeletor with his armor and all that. Now this is a toned down purple. It's not as vibrant as the single pack Skeletors where his armor's a little bit more, a little bit more shiny. The sword matches that detail. Then we move down here into Screech. Screech is basically Zora. It's just painted different. And then we get the stand here for Screech off to the side, just like Zora. And then we get the head dressing piece, armor piece there on top for Screech. Now, I know, since I'm an inbox collector, it makes it hard to really see what we're looking at here. And I know you guys wish I would pull all this out. Again, sorry about the lights here in my studio, but there's a little picture there, I guess you can see there, of Screech. Great detail, great paint. Doesn't look like there's any overspray, so the attention to detail and the quality control, they did very, very good, as well as Skeletor's face. So overall, great presentation here in the window. Moving around to the side, we get Masters of the Universe, Skeletor and Screech. We get this little evil dragon character here off to the side, and then flipping it around back, getting into that beautiful artwork as always. Skeletor commands the vicious Screech to bring his enemies to their knees with his piercing cry. And here we see Skeletor commanding Screech. Screech is obviously going after Zora there. They're going to fight in air. I can only imagine in this image they would lock talons and claws over this volcanic mountain area of lava. They'd be fighting to the death, and one of these would ultimately fall. And I hate to say it, I think Screech would fall, or Screech would get scorched and take off and fly away. So that's how I see it. Don't really have a lot going in the background. We got some mountains and some terrain, but overall, that's not the focal point of the story here. The focal point is Screech, and then obviously topping it off with a little bit of detail of Skeletor and Zora. Now, we get the standard saying here, modernizing and celebrating the original 80s Masters of the Universe action figures. Masters of the Universe Origins gives you the power to pose Eternia's greatest warriors as retro-style figures or in new action pack battle positions. We get the directions on how to operate Screech here. Basically, push to make the wings flap. It's classic like we remember as children. It's right off on the leg where you just push in that little lever and it's going to flap Screech's wings. Slide over Screech's head, the battle armor, the weapon, if you will. Snap together the battle backpacks, and then you're good to go. You're pretty much operating them at this point. Now, coming up close here, we see, and we know we're getting this as well, Point Dread, the 6-Talon fighter. I have not seen these in store, but I know they are pre-order shipping right now. Here we go in this wave, and forgive me, I don't know which wave we are on now because there's been so many releases here of different figures lately. This might be wave 14, 15. I don't know where we're at, but I know I've done my reviews on these 4 here. But anyways, let's get to it. King Randor, heroic ruler of Eternia. We get Samurai, heroic master of martial arts. Obviously, we get the Evil Warriors Edition 2-pack here of Skeletor and Screech, Evil Lord of Destruction, Barbarian Bird, and then in the Snake Men section, they're advertising here Snake Tila, mind-controlled Snake Woman, and a Snake Trooper in the Horde outfit, slithering cyborg of the Snake Men, engineering the next generation through play. Underneath, all the legal mumble-jumble. As always, flipping around to the side, we get another picture of that creature there. And then on this side, oh, I'm sorry, I already showed that. And then on this side, we get Masters of the Universe, Skeletor and Screech, and this skull, human skull and bone and rib cage. So guys, that is it in a quick nutshell. Skeletor Screech. Let me know in the comments. Are you picking this guy up? Are you adding him to your collection? I hate to say it, but I think this is a must for everybody. If you're going to collect this line and ultimately display these toys, you're going to need to have Skeletor and Screech battling off against Tila and Zoro at some point. So this is a must pick up. These are now shipping on Big Bad Toy Store. They've been shipping for about the last 3 weeks. And you can still pick them up there. They're still for sale. I have not seen these in the store, but I do know pre-orders are shipping now. So guys, let me know what you thought of this video. Please leave me a comment down in the comments section. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and all my YouTube outlets from there, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And guys, as always, I'll see you in Yesterland.